Alright, hey aficionados, and welcome to our 19th live lounge, almost to 20. And today we are smoking a Toronto Vault number T-044 green. Super odd stick. Then we move on to the Hoya Black, which is a classic from Hoya. You know, solid stick, good budget stick. Then we have the Henry Clay Warhawk, awesome name for a cigar, and it's brand spanking new. It's going to be pretty slick. Can't wait to smoke it. And then right before we go in here, I'd like to thank Forte845 for following and Ember Owls for following. Very appreciated all the support. And with that, let's go ahead and step into the lounge.
Really good. Pretty
All
pleasantly
right.
surprised with this one. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to porch pirates, I mean, usually they're easily stopped. But again, when it comes to a bear stealing basically just dog food off of your porch, you just can't stop it. It's it's not something that you're gonna open the door, run outside, and tackle the thing.
Right, yeah.
And like, stop stealing my shit. Like, no, it's a bear. It's gonna steal shit, and you can't do anything about it.
What's going on? Just got in.
So apparently there was a porch pirate in Pennsylvania that happened to be a bear that stole a package off of somebody's porch.
Yo, bears are going freaking crazy, man.
That's what we was talking about.
Yeah, I saw one not too long ago where a bear, what do you call it, Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, Kool-Aid
threw
man.
him in.
Just straight
I'm just
through.
like, what the hell?
This one here took a box, but the box was from the Chewy company, which sells or brings dog food to your door.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one to kind of check out, and
Which I
you know,
thought
maybe
was
if you're
hilarious.
getting that kind of service to your door, maybe watch for bears.
Watch out for bears.
What? I couldn't imagine living in bear country.
No.
You get too much shit to do.
Yep.
There's too much to worry about.
Yeah.
Gotta worry about the garbage. Gotta worry about having a picnic.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Bears, they'll come get your picnic basket. Yeah.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
Give me your picnic basket.
Picnic basket.
Trying to get it started here, but I don't know where the lighter is. It's right in front of me.
It's right in front of you.
Jesus.
It's too tactical.
Can't- Oh, we got cigar virgin. That's right, John K.
Yep.
John K. Wednesday's the big day.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Today's
prom
a
night
big
for
day.
John.
Prom night for John.
We got
Wrench
the
and hammer.
Yeah, wrench and hammer's in town now.
Howdy, man.
lighter cranked up to 1 million. So how about burn my fucking hand
Well,
off
the
just
reason
now?
was because it was a bit breezy out here, and it just kept putting itself out. So, had to make sure that you know, it could light. You have to tell me how that Warhawk is, because I got one in my box.
I would tell you the initial puff.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good.
Mine had a very citrusy, almost like I just opened up a bottle of orange juice and just drank some. Like that's how citrusy the
Hello,
dry
Sugar
draw on
Tits.
this
Welcome
was.
back to the
Sugar
lounge.
Ticks. Everybody coming into the lounge today. This is the live lounge now.
Yep,
So we
live
changed the
lounge.
title and everything
Live
like
lounge.
that. I don't know. It fits the stream.
It does. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
it
it's not
does.
really a podcast.
It's our own thing.
Yeah, it's not really a
It's
it's
our
not
own-
really a talk show. It's not a podcast. So you know we have to.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Now, I guess we could have special guests on every once in a while for
Every
like
so
10-minute segment or something
Yeah.
You know,
like that.
phone a friend and
Yeah, phone a
bring
friend.
in somebody for 10 minutes and then.
Somebody from the area.
Oh boy.
Awesome. Does it
First
involve
one in
Andrew
a
Luck
while.
yet? Okay.
Good luck. I need to research that though. 'Cause I'm sure there's one out there.
Yeah, no, I thought that was funny though.
When he retired, he's gonna go to the Canadian League probably.
Probably.
Or the XFL.
Yep.
But, yeah.
No, the conspiracy that I have this week isn't really a conspiracy.
Well, then don't call it a conspiracy.
No, but it is. So,
Yeah.
flat Earth conspiracy.
Oh, okay.
The guy who was like one of the main leaders, he was in the Netflix show, all
Uh-huh.
this stuff like that. He is now backtracking. He is backtracking. Good. Ayrton, we can't hear you. Uh-oh.
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 Uh-oh. Everybody stop.
It's Micah's fault.
It's
So,
not me.
okay, here we go.
How
so
is it my
anyways,
fault?
It's your fault.
So
Wow.
we're talking about a
Totally.
conspiracy. It's a flat Earth conspiracy. While we get these technical difficulties straightened
These
out,
technical
thank you,
differences.
Wrench, for pointing that out to us. So it's about a flat
Test one,
Earth.
test two.
The guy that was in the
Hello?
Netflix movie. I can't remember what his. If you haven't seen the Netflix movie about the flat Earth, it pretty
was
much
so
destroys
funny.
itself.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
It's actually comical.
Wrench and Hammer, how we doing?
It's
Can you
always
hear me?
Micah's fault.
Apparently it's always my fault. But, obviously, I don't know what I did wrong this time, so I can't defend myself.
So, no, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
He's in there thinking of something.
He's like,
After he said it, he had to go in there. It's like, all right, how
What
do I
did you
work this
do?
out?
It was Micah's fault. The receiver wasn't connecting. So.
Receiver.
yes. Yes.
All right.
All right, let me sit my ass back down here.
Testing.
Testicles.
Testicles.
All right. Conspiracy. So the flat Earth conspiracy, the main leader who made the Netflix shows and all this stuff like that, he has backtracked
Yeah.
and has said that the world is more. What did I write down here? Bulbous-like. Like a bulbous. I don't know. Like a turnip.
Oh yeah.
That the world is shaped like a turnip.
So it's still
So not
technically
flat.
round.
It's not flat. It's
Yeah.
a turnip.
That's
now.
all I wanted to hear.
Yeah, but he's still a strong believer of flat Earth. But it's a turnip.
Like his brain.
Exactly.
Like his brain. His
Yeah.
brain is a turnip.
Donut shaped, like Wrench says. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'm
definitely
al-
donut
I've
shaped.
always been more of a believer of the raptor-shaped theory.
Raptor shape. Yeah.
I was
Donut
about to
shape.
Cleveland Browns you. I was like, what? I didn't register. I was like, what?
Exactly. Which,
go-
speaking of the Cleveland Browns,
Geez, already? We haven't even done FTMO.
During the preseason here, they actually lost to the Buccaneers, and they are starting to get some media attention, kind of questioning why their most anticipated season in 3 decades is really being so hyped up.
I think the real question here that needs to be answered, and it's very anticipated for his answer, is why he doesn't own a Cleveland Browns jersey yet.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know.
If you're going to be a Cleveland Browns fan, and they basically give those jerseys away, because if
Exactly.
they don't sell them after 2 years, they
Yeah.
just send them to Africa for the kids.
Yeah.
So the fact that nobody has a Browns jersey is really weird.
It is.
Seeing that they are free.
And I saw
At
on
any
Wish.com today that you get a free Beckham Jr. jersey for free. You just had to pay for shipping on Wish.com.
Oh,
So
there you go.
it's a good option for you.
Well,
Yeah.
you know where the Cleveland Browns are located, of course, right?
no, Cleveland?
Well, in Ohio, correct? Yeah. Well, that is perfect because FTMO. We're doing our first one now.
There you go.
Oh,
Transition
could
time.
be in Ohio here.
That'll get Wrench and Hammer all juiced up.
Yes, Portugal. My bad.
Oh,
Portugal.
That's where they get.
All
shit.
right, so our first one here is a blank man learns the hard way he stole laxatives, not opioids.
And that's blank, not black. Read that out
Okay,
again.
so
A blank man learns
Stole
hard
laxatives.
way he stole laxatives, not opioids.
oh man, it's one of
That
those-
makes my first thing that I said wrong, but that's just me. Let's see. That sounds like a Michigan thing.
No, I'm going straight up Florida with that one.
You
That's-
straight up Florida. No, that's straight
Yeah.
Michigan.
Hashtag blank man,
It
not
is.
black man. Thank you.
Well, there we
Rich.
go. We can start that hashtag.
We got one for Florida, one for Michigan, and we got one for other.
Ooh,
So
whoever put
voted
other,
other,
yeah, whoever
Wrench
put
and
other,
Hammer.
Wrench.
What state? What state are you thinking?
Don't put Portugal.
The state of Portugal.
The state of Portugal.
Blank hashtag blank man, not black man. Yes, sir.
We are. We're gonna build a
Maine.
wall around Portugal.
He's going wild with Maine.
Wow, Maine. That's
So where do you get your deduction that it could possibly be Maine?
Yeah, they're basically Canadian.
Yeah, I guess, but why would you, synonymize laxatives and opioids with Canadians?
yeah.
Maybe I don't
If
know.
I was gonna pick
It's
another,
cold as shit.
I'd probably go somewhere Middle South, like Kentucky, Tennessee,
yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Did you go other? Where'd you go?
No,
Florida?
I went Florida. I went straight up
You
Florida.
went for the game. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to take opioids up there?
Well, I mean, yeah,
that's
it's true.
true.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I get your point.
And we'll get to that answer
In a little bit.
in a little bit.
I wonder if
So,
more people live in Maine or Montana.
Maine, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
Think
East
so,
Coast,
Maine?
Yeah.
No,
I would
well,
say
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't
All right,
know.
what about what about this? Maine versus Montana and the Dakotas all together.
Montana and the Dakotas.
Yeah.
Because North Dakota's popping.
Yeah, because it's got the oil.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well,
the oil stuff.
but are they like residents there, or are they just going up there to work?
Yeah, they're-
Most of them
yeah.
residents, yeah.
They get some kind of tax write-off for moving up there.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like Alaska.
Yep.
Like Alaska.
Alright.
I got a
So
fun
much
one.
oil now, yeah.
So I saw a picture today of a one-armed man
Oh.
getting complimented and applauding the people who complimented him for the respect in his city.
Okay.
And when I read this headline, I'm like, he's applauding these people for their respectful nature and everything like this, but he's only got one arm.
Yeah, how's he
How's
applauding?
he going to applaud? It's like, yeah, that's not an applaud. That's you're just slapping yourself.
Yeah.
You're just giving yourself an old knee slapper
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
They should have rethought that title. 'Cause
Yeah, or
he
you could do
didn't-
like the deaf applaud
Hey,
where you
hey
just
Wrench and
like,
Hammer, we finally changed it to just cigars.
Cigars.
Because everyone was typing cigars, so
Yeah.
we figured may as well just change it to cigars.
Yeah. So we changed that to cigars. There you go.
there you go.
And then if you do exclamation mark last,
Yep.
you can see what we smoked last week. Okay, smoked last week.
Yep.
Not the best, not the greatest. But it
No,
was
I had
decent.
that. I had that Punch Diablo. It was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Coolio. Coolio got the rapper name.
Coolio made the show.
Yeah.
So I've got, speaking of states, so Washington State grocery store
Oh,
discovered 48 pounds of cocaine in banana boxes in their shipment.
So someone in the cartel mislabeled something.
Yeah, somehow it made
and
it
they're
up to
dead.
Washington
They're very
State.
dead.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
dead. Them
They're
and their
very
family.
dead. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So that's a good one. Because
That's
Washington State really never makes the news,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
when it does, and it's cocaine related, it's like, all right, where's the cartel moving to? You know,
Yeah.
are they branching out?
Well, they have
or-
to expand.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
Washington
just
State. Oh yeah.
you can't just ship it down south. You gotta make it move up. You gotta
You
expand.
gotta get to that just really rich Canadian market.
Yeah, you gotta build your branches.
Canadian
really do.
cocaine market.
You know what's funny about grocery stores? All right. So this podcast / live lounge, not a podcast, is famous for midgets.
Yes.
There's a midget, I don't know the state, but he is suing a grocery store in his local town because his manager was forcing him to stock shelves at the highest point. So he was told, you have to stock everything on the top shelf for the entire store. And he's a midget. He's a little 3-foot midget.
That's like cruel and unusual punishment.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like this manager was forced to hire him. He's like, I'm gonna fuck this guy.
Here's the thing, though. The manager was like, we have stairs, the mobile stairs,
Yeah.
in the back that we bought for you to do this.
So he's just being a little
He's
bitch.
just being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I thought it was funny, though, because I would love to be that manager.
Yes.
Be like, okay, Howard.
And you're like,
You're just like,
you're trying to
Yeah,
keep
literally.
yourself like
we're gonna need you to stock the top shelf.
Yeah.
The top shelf this week to the entire store, and just like push the ladder over.
And then he was like, as he's like leaving, you just start fucking bursting out laughing.
And why is he working at a supermarket? Is there no horses to be raced out there at this
Oh
moment?
God!
There's a difference between a jockey and a midget.
Oh, we've been through this a million times and I don't see it.
Midget doesn't mean faster.
It does mean faster.
Some
It means
midgets are
lighter.
big,
It means
like big
wind
midgets.
resistant. it's faster. Smaller
What?
is faster.
Okay, all right, we'll get into some cars. Why is it that the 16-liter Bentley from 1934 was quicker than the 1933 Alfa Romeo when it weighed double with a 4-cylinder?
Because they had a midget driving it?
No, it had a bigger engine.
Oh, okay.
So what's
There you
the-
go.
I don't know.
There's no theory.
No, it doesn't make any sense. So
Well, I will
that's
have
exactly
to
my
agree.
point.
If you put in a mechanical beast, not a horse. Horse racing's completely different because you gotta, feel the
Yeah,
horse and stuff.
feel the horse.
That's the best I can explain it. If you have a sprint car, a stock sprint car, versus another stock sprint car, and you have a normal man versus a midget, the midget's gonna win.
Hopefully.
Well, I mean, they got Rico Abreu.
Exactly. That's what I was about to bring up.
Yeah.
Rico Abreu, he's a 3-foot midget,
Yeah.
and he dominates in sprint cars.
Yes, he does.
And he can barely steer over the steering wheel. He has a booster seat.
That's
Yeah, he has
funny,
to stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up and ride like
Yeah.
that.
That's
Like
hilarious.
that. He's got hand gas.
Yeah, because they use bus steering wheels in those things.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so he's just standing up going like this. Probably putting his whole body into it. Just like,
Kicking people when he drives by. Smack! Out the window.
Little bitch.
Man.
Who's a midget now?
It's fun. It's really funny.
So, I was reading an article earlier. A new crime has occurred, and it is going to be considered one of the first of its kind, as it happens to have happened in space.
space.
Yes.
All
So, a lieutenant colonel on the space station was accused of accessing her wife's bank accounts while on the space station.
Oh.
Yeah. And so they are doing an investigation currently on whether or not that was done with like dubious intent and all that kind of stuff. Because I guess it was her estranged wife. They use estranged
okay.
a lot in different terms, but they are thinking about charging her with that. So it will technically be the first space crime.
First
And
space crime.
I don't know if that falls under any kind of international laws or whatnot,
Huh.
because it's out in space.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to spark some debate
Yep.
on whether, yeah,
Debate.
with the crime committed in space, it was a bank fraud.
It depends on which capsule they did it on Space National.
All they could see was her bank information was accessed by a computer registered to NASA, and at that time, the wife was up on the space station. So there's only one computer where there's only one area where that computer could be, which is up in space. So,
Did the wife do it?
well, it's two
That's-
chicks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wife and wife,
but
yeah.
the one up in the space station was looking at the estranged wife's bank information up on the space station.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, so that's a whole bunch of bullshit. But that is technically going to probably be the first ever space crime. So,
So, yeah,
I wouldn't give him credit. I don't think it's crazy enough.
no, I don't think it is either. But
I feel like
but it's still a crime. Yeah, it's still there,
I think
though.
the first actual like space crime should be reserved for a murder.
You know what's funny though?
Oh
a
yeah,
space murder.
Yeah, definitely.
Her getting convicted while she's still on the space station, and they land in the Soyuz in Russia.
Yeah.
And Russia just like straight up just handcuffs as soon as she gets over there, and then she's handcuffed in the giant wheelchair just the entire time. Or you get like an American cop or something, just sitting
Just some
waiting
dude,
for
some
the
just
helicopter.
random
yeah,
dude.
like they do on airplanes. Just yeah,
And
wait.
then it'd be a funny situation trying to watch her run away.
Yeah. Then what if they have to put a secret marshal on them from now on?
Yeah.
Just you never know. Oh, I've got well, 2 weeks ago we was talking about the Guinness Book of World Records that was where was that, in Iowa or Utah or something
I
like
believe
that
it
with
was
the lottery
Iowa.
tickets.
Yep.
We got a new one. Leave it up to the Arabs, United Arab Emirates, just broke a record for an 11-foot high ketchup bottle made out of smaller Heinz ketchup bottles.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an official Guinness Book of Record. So 11-foot high, big ass bottle just made out of smaller bottles.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
That's-
You want that much ketchup?
I didn't know they had ketchup over there in the
Yeah,
the Emirates. Yeah.
Huh.
It's like, really? They have grocery stores and everything else? 'Cause it looked like just a regular grocery store, but yeah, I was like,
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, that's a lot of damn ketchup.
yeah, it must have been Heinz, but
I mean, they've got enough money in the UAE to
yeah, who
buy
are the,
whatever
who are the
they
people
want.
doing? They got nothing better to do with all their billions of dollars that they have to sit there and.
Buy cars and make giant ketchup bottles.
Yep.
I can see people doing that in Maine or North Dakota. Yeah,
Yep.
something like that. But that, yeah, it really shocked me. That was the shocking part of that whole story was from the Emirates.
Yeah.
You know, you'd think something like that much ketchup would be totally something like in the United States South,
Oh yeah,
Like,
somewhere
in
where
the
they just
South.
use ketchup for everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
like Alabama.
Now, funny story here. We've been going on grocery stores. They sell carrots at grocery stores.
Yeah.
We have an epic carrot moment.
Yes, we
that
do.
happened in the after party on Mordau.
Yep.
So, like I said, we do after parties under every street. So,
Yep.
if you want to be involved,
You went out again.
I went out again. What the hell? All right. How about that? We working now?
Is yours on?
It's on.
Testing.
Testing 1, 2. Okay.
Yeah, we got
So-
some weather here. It might be a weather thing.
It could be, but we have Mike Amines here
Yep.
in Mordau had a goal that
Yep.
night, and his goal was to kill somebody in Mordau with a flippin' carrot.
Yes. So there's
Yeah.
there's a map, and they hid a carrot out in the woods, and so I grabbed that carrot and went up to the center of the map, and again, our singular goal that night was to get a kill with a carrot,
Yeah.
and we finally did it.
Yeah.
It took us almost all night because no one wants to play that fucking map because it's terrible.
Yeah, it's
But
god awful.
we finally got it, and we actually have a screenshot of me getting the kill with the carrot.
Yeah, we got some proof here. Let me. This is going to be the first screen switch in podcast history. Here we go. Or live lounge. Boom. In the scoreboard, right there, we have
befouled
Ramrod killing Mr. Nugs 111
Mr. Nugs.
with a
That's-
carrot. It's
a carrot.
fantastic.
Oh man, there it is. Wow.
I thought it was awesome.
That was one of the best moments because
Couldn't be a better person to die by a carrot
yeah,
than Mr.
the
Nugs.
best
what
part
me and,
is
Rich
like
were
we all
saying.
started taunting him like I finally got my fucking carrot killed. He's like, how does it feel to get killed by a carrot?
Sounds like a character from the Muppets. Mr. Nugs.
The only way you could have done that is shoving a carrot in their eyes. So Micah
Yeah.
was just trying to shove a carrot.
Yeah, and it's funny because your guy holds it by the green part like it's the handle of a knife. And so you're going around with like this dagger carrot just trying to stab people. It was the
That's
best
good.
thing ever. I loved it.
Need a relight on the Henry Clay here.
How's that so far? Your Henry Clay.
It's really good. Not a lot of flavors, but there's like 3 flavors. So it's pretty tasty. It's got a Connecticut binder. So it's pretty cool, pretty mellow. I definitely recommend it so far. Kind of building my review right now, but it's so far.
Yeah.
It's a,
And, I mean,
hell
it's a
of
budget
stick.
stick too. I mean, it falls under that category.
Yeah.
I got the Hoya Black. This is the tightest draw I've ever had. Mm-hmm. It is the tightest draw.
It
Like-
loosens up a little bit there very
Does it?
soon, but
Okay. Yeah, 'cause it's starting to put pressure on my forehead.
Is it? Yeah, you bite down on it, kind of loosen it out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of techniques.
Yeah. That is awesome.
This is awesome.
Okay, we'll see how that works out. So just bite down on it. Bite down, and if it's too big,
Anybody who doesn't know how,
bite down.
bite down. And it is gonna start raining here, so
Yeah,
Oh, we're starting to get pouring here. It's never rained in Houston before, so this is first for us. Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen that TV show where people just eat the weirdest shit
Oh, like
of all kind, like all time?
Like Anthony Bourdain and stuff like that.
No, like there's this lady I saw, and she eats insulation.
Oh, My Strange
Oh.
Addiction.
Yeah, My Strange
Yeah.
Addiction.
Oh,
And she's just addicted to insulation, fiberglass and all.
wow.
Yeah, she prefers the wool insulation.
Well, wouldn't
But
we all?
yeah,
But yeah,
but
wow.
I just that show.
That can't be healthy for her.
No.
right?
No.
I
it
mean,
can't
does
be.
this even digest? That's the thing.
I don't know. That's the question I didn't want to know.
What R rating does she use? Like R18, R14? I mean, really.
Instead of going to Kroger, you just grab a cart and go into Lowe's.
Yeah, just go
And
to Lowe's.
yeah, you're going to town.
I've
So,
definitely got questions on that one, but
Yeah.
only she can answer those. One woman would drink paint pens. John.
Paint pens.
Paint pens.
Ew.
God damn. I've never even heard of that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do all kinds of stuff. So like, there's somebody who's like addicted to mayo, and they would eat like for lunch just a jar of mayo.
Oh.
I love mayonnaise, and I can't even do that. I cannot eat mayonnaise straight.
Yeah, I mean, it's gross.
I drank a bunch of
Disgusting.
protein shakes and worked out. What? 3,000.
3,000
oh, God.
calories
Oh.
a day?
Wow.
Jesus.
Oh my god, those kids are probably like,
Yeah, they must be huge.
Yeah, but they're also like, "Brr."
yeah, that's they're like, oh, but they're also,
yeah.
But if they're working out, man, they're burning all of
Yeah,
that.
but
so,
still, I mean, we
oh.
just got time for that. And you know, that's been done with kids over the years. Their parents put so much pressure on them,
Yeah.
lifting weights and everything, and they never end up lifting weights when they
Never,
when
yeah.
they get older. No,
No.
they all start eating cheeseburgers because
Yep.
can't do that to kids. For any of you new parents out there, don't put any pressure on your kids. They're gonna do what they want to do.
There's I saw one that they ate bricks. They just ate
Brick
bricks.
dust or brick?
Brick dust, yeah.
Oh yeah,
bricks,
she would like crush up bricks.
and then like eat it just straight.
Yeah, there's the one that she was ashamed of inviting her parents over because she was eating drywall.
Yeah, she eats drywall.
Wow.
Raw meat.
Yep.
Raw meat was a huge one. She just goes to the store, unpackages the meat, and just starts eating it.
Damn.
Yeah, we're talking like steaks, ribeyes, shit like that. You moving over?
Moving over.
Yeah, it's a little.
Are we going in?
We're getting it. Yeah, let's go in.
All right, we're going
Yeah,
inside.
We're going inside.
Yeah, give us
Bear with us 1 second. It's a hurricane.
Tornado. We're gonna die.
It's a hurricane. Holy shit, that came out fast.
Oh my God.
It is a little rainy outside.
Oh man, that was awesome.
By a little rainy, we mean very. Jesus.
So far, the smoothest podcast.
One would eat gas.
So
lounge.
far, it is.
Who
It
the
is
hell drinks
obviously.
that? Oh,
we
huffing
we've
gasoline. Wow.
Had no technical differences. We've had we've had no issues with rain, obviously.
Yeah, no issues at all.
Yeah, huffing gasoline. I could actually see somebody huffing gasoline before eating
Drywall.
and
Insulation.
insulation. Yeah. Which is sad. But that's,
Very sad.
I mean, it's no different than paint, I guess. So. Wow.
Okay, a little quieter in here.
Oh man. Whew.
Yeah, it's weird to be smoking inside.
Yeah. Wow. This is.
We don't have a fan or
Hopefully, Sugar
anything.
Tits doesn't know that.
Yeah, Sugar Tits. Don't pay attention to this part of the lounge.
We didn't say anything.
One would huff gasoline.
So,
man.
anyways, let's move on to the FMT or
The
Oh, yeah,
FTMO.
FTMO 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
go FTMO 1
So
answer.
again, to remind everybody of our FTMO here, we have a blank man
Not a black man.
learns hard way. He stole laxatives, not opioids. Now, the other thing I questioned when I saw this was, how do you confuse laxatives and opioids?
Can you tell?
Because all of the laxatives I've ever seen are very, very well marked that they are laxatives.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. They got those ones that are like little blue pills.
Yeah.
They got pink pills. But then they got the chocolate bars and shit like
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah, but you can make opioids look like laxatives.
Crushed
Yeah.
up. Did he snort the laxatives?
Cocaine laxatives.
yeah, I mean, he could have crushed them up though. I mean,
Mick,
literally.
let me take my medicine with my cocaine
Little
real
jinx.
quick.
'Cause they have those pill crushers. You never seen those? You
Yep.
put them in there,
Yeah.
you spin it, and it crushes them up. That
Well-
could have been something like that.
We have another winner this time around.
Or?
It's Florida.
Yes.
See, Florida's always a
Boom.
good bet, though.
Yeah,
It's
it is a
always-
good bet, but I usually try not to pick Florida because it's so easy. But that one just screamed Florida to me for some
Yep.
reason, so I
Yeah.
just had to.
Yep.
So yeah, I kick ass at this.
I
Just so everybody knows.
I think you've gotten 3 now.
Yeah,
So-
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He-
And
I
they've all
think-
been Florida.
No, he got one that was Michigan.
Yeah,
he got one that was
Michigan,
Michigan.
Yeah.
I could. That sounds such like a Michigan thing, though.
It
It
does.
A guy
does,
getting
yeah.
laxatives mixed up with opioids.
Yep.
That's,
Yeah, but that's why I was staying from the north though, because the opioid problems are down south. You know, can start in Kentucky and work their way down. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's why I was kind of
that's like
playing demographics there.
cocaine. You know, it's not huge here
Yeah.
anymore, but it is the biggest drug like of all time in the UK.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what's funny is Gordon Ramsay did like a whole little documentary thing on him trying to fight that problem, because that's what Gordon Ramsay does now. He just fights problems. And he went into his own restaurant's bathroom and did test wipes on cocaine. Literally every single sink and stall had cocaine traces
Oh, no
in
shit.
it. Yeah, and he was so pissed, and he like kept like just punching things and like knocking shit over. Then he went back to his faculty bathroom and
Yeah.
tested that, and it was worse than the public restrooms.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he flipped his shit. He was throwing pans and shit in the kitchen, and he was just like, "You are all getting drug tested today, like not tomorrow, today."
That's all. I mean, that's a lot of cocaine.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's to test it in every single bathroom.
Jesus
That's
Christ, that's
insane.
insane. Yep.
But that was all in the UK because he's got stuff over here too. Has he ever tested over here?
Nah, I mean,
I wouldn't
probably
know.
a rule in his
He's got his
restaurants
restaurant
now.
in Vegas. I could just imagine.
Oh
in New
my
York.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Las Vegas. I mean, you're probably finding a little bit more than just cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They're pretty strict over there now,
Yeah. Vegas has changed a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still.
especially
Still
on like
crazy.
marijuana and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, you can't make it 5 feet without getting caught.
Yeah. You basically just have to have a whole lot of money.
Yeah, even that doesn't.
Well, you can't. They're
You don't think that grandma who got pulled over in Nevada with like 200 pounds had enough money? She was obviously loaded.
yeah.
She's playing the mule.
Yeah. So, smoking indoors. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, we don't do it. This is the second time I think we've ever smoked in here. Or second or third? Second in my time. I don't know.
Second, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Because we did
Technically.
Super Bowl
Yeah, we did Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right. So
Yeah.
third. So this is our third time.
third time. Yeah.
Yeah. If we're protecting for sugar tits, yes.
Well, we do good about airing the place out.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
It's just extreme emergencies and television events.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
when it gets
like
us.
tornado, hurricane, death
Yeah.
water.
And we're just like, man, we just really need to smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
But we don't want to be outside. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
which I didn't realize it was supposed to rain this bad. So.
Yeah, I should have paid attention to the weather a little more. But how's everybody doing in chat today? Rich and
Everybody out there
Hammer
still?
doing good.
Yeah. Anybody joining us with a cigar,
Yeah.
or possibly even a drink?
Except for John, who is going to try one for the first time Wednesday night
Or try and wait for Thursday's cast.
and
Smoke
have
it
one
with
with
us.
us.
Yeah. Smoke it with us for
I smoked
Thursday.
the Rome you sent me yesterday. Oh, nice. Yeah, John. If you can hang out one more night and just Just keep it in your pants for one more night.
Prom night's gonna be 1,000 times better.
You can smoke with us on Thursday night. But if you want to do Wednesday and Thursday, though,
Yeah.
why the hell not?
See, we would have died just now.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
probably
would have just
died.
died right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear
Life-saving
that.
events that we just witnessed.
Well, we don't let a
Smoking
thunderstorm
indoors.
stop the lounge.
No.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Rip Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all dying.
Nothing stops the storm or the. Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, you can still watch us in a
Wait a
lounge.
minute.
You can watch the lounge in a lounge.
Yeah.
the lounge in a
Loungeception.
lounge.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
you
there,
go.
but Houston lounges have Wi-Fi, so free
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Hey John, where are you from?
He's the one that just moved.
Oh, he just moved. Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. He moved
from North Carolina, right?
That's
To,
right.
was
that's
it Wisconsin?
Well, yeah, something like that. I believe
Right.
so.
Okay. That's right. Lounge plus
Plus
lounge. I'm
lounge.
South Carolina, but I'm currently in. Oh, that's
Ohio,
right.
yeah,
Ohio,
that's
that's
right.
what it
Yeah,
was.
Buckeye guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, SoCal, not North Cal.
Imagine if we
Or
could do
South
the
Carolina.
lounge in a lounge and somebody was watching the lounge
Oh,
in another
man.
lounge.
In another lounge, yeah.
Yeah, no, and if everybody that was watching us was in a different lounge,
Yeah.
man,
That's a lot of lounge.
that's when you call Guinness right there.
most people on an online lounge lounging in lounges.
Lounging in lounges, watching a lounge.
Watching
Yeah.
lounge. We could get dozens of people.
Dozens.
Dozens.
Only 24.
Couple dozens.
How about that FTMO next
Ah,
one?
yes.
Oh, yeah, let's
So
go
our
ahead and slide
second
in.
one here is also pretty
Lounge
pretty
Prime.
good.
Lounge
So we have a blank man was arrested with 800 pounds of stolen lemons.
And that's blank man, not black man.
Yep.
800 pounds of stolen lemons. Why steal lemons? That's the first question.
Yeah. The funny thing is, he didn't even steal a truck.
Didn't even
just
steal a
stole the
truck.
lemons.
He didn't steal a truck delivering said lemons. He just had 800 pounds of stolen lemons.
Alrighty then. Were the lemons from a farm or a grocery store?
I didn't get to see that in the article, but
800 pounds.
800 pounds of lemons.
That's like,
When life really gives you lemons, you definitely got to make a lot of
blank
lemonade.
man, not black man.
oh god,
We got our cough of the day.
happens once a lounge.
Yeah, you was on a streak of one
Yeah,
where you didn't do
streak of
anything.
one.
So is that a streak?
I'm just so eager to talk that I don't pull my cigar away fast.
You're like, blah.
I got some Marvel news. They have released the Black Panther sequel date.
Oh, boy.
Year. It's 2022.
2022. Is
Yes.
it released in
Hashtag cough
February?
of the day.
It doesn't say it, just it gives me the year, so that gives me 3 years to catch up on the first one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully
and
by that time I can
speaking
get to
of
watch
Marvel
it.
slash Disney, Disney has released
Black Panther.
the first trailer for one of their new TV shows, which is called The Mandalorian. That is premiering on Disney Plus, which is their new streaming platform.
I swear, Mike has watched this trailer for The Mandalorian
Like 4 or 5
6
times, yeah.
Like, it's
They
and
have
he's
also
like-
confirmed.
He's like, let's get into the watch together. And I'm like,
Yep.
why? And then he's like, okay. And then he just puts on the trailer.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, come
Well,
on, man.
They also have confirmed a one with Ewan McGregor reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Also going to be on Disney Plus. And I've been holding off getting any other kind of subscription-based streaming service like Hulu, Netflix, all that, because I already have all that stuff. But because Disney is starting to pull off all of their content from Netflix and Hulu and stuff, it's almost about time to actually look at Disney Plus, because Disney has a lot of content now. I mean, you have things like, they own Fox, they own Marvel, they own Star Wars. They have all of these big name series, so it's no longer just, kids shows that they would have on Disney Plus anymore.
No, it's just Avengers and Star Wars.
Yeah.
So everybody else can just go about their day and don't
Honestly.
worry about Disney.
But getting that package deal they said that they were going to do for, was it Disney Plus, Hulu, and you said ESPN Plus?
Yeah, ESPN Plus and Hulu and Disney.
Yep.
I mean, see, that's where I get stuck in the middle. I've seen almost all the Avengers in theaters. I haven't seen the new Spider-Man yet, but when I see those new movies on Netflix, I don't watch them again. So why would I go out of my way to get Disney Plus
Exactly.
when I don't watch the shit anyway?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and the only reason I'd get Disney Plus is to watch a hopeful, Clone Wars style TV show boot up for Star Wars, and that's it.
Yeah.
And other than that, though, I'll just stick with HBO Hard Knocks all day.
Yeah.
And, movies.
Which, speaking
Hard to
of
beat
movies, we got ourselves a rom-com here.
We do. We
Yes,
got
sir.
ourselves a rom-com. This week we're doing Knocked Up. Seth
Ooh-wee.
Rogen, Katherine Heigl, and Paul Rudd.
I've been telling you to do Knocked Up since like episode 3.
Finally, I got around to it. But I started thinking about it a couple days ago and started, I kind of watched it again a little bit in the trailer, and it's a very funny movie, especially the raunchy parts.
Yeah.
But if it's not with all of his friends in the raunchy parts, the movie actually sucks.
Yeah.
The movie
It really
sucks.
does,
It's pretty bad. Katherine Heigl is a horrible actress. It's actually Judd Apatow.
Oh, okay.
So Judd Apatow's really good. I really like most of his movies, but it's the actors that make his movies is great. The casting and stuff like that. So when it's not doing the actual storyline, those guys are just just fucking around doing their own thing.
Yeah.
The movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
And the script isn't too bad, as far as rom-coms go. It's got all the traditional stuff in it, but there's a lot of this movie that just like, it's not something I would like put in and watch just to watch like I would the Big Lebowski or something like that.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're constantly watching it and you're just waiting for the raunchy parts to come up.
Yeah, right.
You're like,
So it's kind of like the 40-Year-Old Virgin,
Yeah.
except the 40-Year-Old Virgin was funny,
Consistent.
even in the other story parts. So
even in the romance parts.
yeah, even the romance parts are pretty funny. You can't beat that. But so that overall, I mean, I'm giving it a 2.5 in the rom-com part.
That's not bad.
But a 2 overall for movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
About right.
so it's. Yeah, and if you've never seen it before, it's funny maybe for a second.
Yeah.
But don't expect too much.
It's probably one of those ones that's it's funny the first time you watch it, and then after that it's like
because it does have Seth Rogen in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he makes stuff funny, and Paul Rudd the same way. He makes stuff funny by himself. But and the guys that hang out, his good friends. That's especially the pink eye part when the guys going on farting on each other's pillows and giving each other pink eye. So, but other than that, yeah. So if you've never seen it before, you want to go to sleep, watch this movie.
Yeah,
it'll put you to sleep.
This week's rom-com was Knocked Up. If you want to see last week's, just go to the previous pod.
Yep.
It's number 18. It's got a Big Lebowski title, which will go on to this week on our title.
Yep.
Is what exactly is the function of a rubber duck? Can you guys answer what the exact function is of a rubber duck?
To look cute and have something to play with in a bathtub, but if you're taking a bath, I don't know.
Yeah, but looking cute isn't a function.
What is the function? To make sure that a baby doesn't get sucked up in a drain. If the water goes down, it just goes and it plugs it up like that, and your baby won't get sucked up in the drain.
That's good.
I've
always had a fear of that too. Seriously, I have.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
I think that's traditional for all little kids to think that.
Well,
They see
you're
the water
gonna
going
get
somewhere.
Freddy from from Nightmare on Elm Street sucking you down in the drain like
Spies for the innocent. But if you put a rubber duck in there and say, hey, this thing will protect you so you won't get sucked, man, kids will stay in there and watch it all the way down to the last drop.
that is actually a pretty valid.
That's the only function I can see a rubber duck.
Like that is actually a pretty valid one. Like that actually makes sense. Though the Spies for the NSA also makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
does.
sense too.
Yeah.
So we got two valid.
That's what I always thought about the video teddy bears.
Oh God, yeah.
You're just putting in an NSA camera in your home.
Yeah.
The video teddy bears. But I've always had a fear of those drains. Big pools, hot tubs,
Oh, yeah.
everything. No, you don't go near those.
I mean, you've heard of people like dying from that stuff.
Exactly,
So it's like,
yeah, especially in like hot tubs.
Yeah.
People die all the time in hot tubs sucking them up. Okay. Since Filthy has to go, we'll go ahead and do a Filthy review on his Hoya Black.
Let's do a quick Filthy review. I've got an appointment that I got to keep picking up somebody at the airport, so it sucks ass, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go to my review here real quick, and then the guys are gonna take over and finish it up for us. But so I've got the Hoya Black this week. It's kind of a lower end type cigar, you know, a cheaper cigar, but it's still really good. A really good stick for you guys just starting out. Maybe it would be a perfect one.
Yeah, and it's cheap
for you
very
guys.
cheap,
So so we're gonna start with the style. You know how I look smoking this thing. It's kind of thin, kind of small. I'm gonna give it a 1. I don't look, you know, if you're going to smoke one of those big ones, you look really good. You look like you're a cigar smoker. This one's just not doing it. It's a 1. You know?
It's a 1.
So, yeah.
Which our title says Robusto, but it's more of a Corona.
So, so we're going to give that 1. So we're going to go with the wrapper. And what wrapper could I see smoking something like this? And yeah, being on the lamer side, I hate to, for a better lack of words, I'm going to go with Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that's actually almost perfect. I completely agree with that.
That's awesome.
Smoking on his house renovation show now on the HGTV.
Just pulling out like a box of
so we're going to go with the 1. Vanilla Ice isn't a 0. You know, because he was popular at one time, and every time, and I throw an Ice Baby every once in a while, if I can rock out to, because I know every word to the song.
Didn't he do what's that one show, Pimp My Ride?
I think he was on that as well.
Was that Pimp My Ride?
No, he didn't do that all the time. If he was on that, he wasn't on there very long.
I couldn't remember what else he did.
All I know is he has a house renovation show.
Yeah, he has a house renovation show. So the smell, there's not much for smell. And actually, I could probably get away with just smoking this, coming in, not worrying about anything. So the smell actually is a 2. You know, I don't have to worry about my wife kicking me out or making me change clothes or anything like that. So that's a plus. You know, on that side.
And it keeps with the trend, Nicaragua Puros. Yeah, you can stay in the house if you smoke a Nicaragua Puro.
Now the music part, I had to think about the music part, because if I'm going to smoke something this lame, I have to have something that's going to make up for it. So I'm going with AC/DC on this one.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
so if you're gonna smoke this one, so you can still smoke this one. You can still play some Back in Black and stuff like that, and people would still have a little bit of respect for you.
Yeah.
Now I'm only saying it's like compared to the other stuff I've been smoking.
Yeah.
You know, the other stuff I've been smoking, it's been like boom, 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 and all of a sudden I get this thing. It's like, okay, whatever. So we're gonna get AC/DC. That's 2. Would I burn one again? That's the final category. Burn one again, and that's about a 1. I probably would.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're gonna just hang out with a 1 on that one.
Richard Hammer, I completely agree. Yeah, #Filthy Savage.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of getting trashed, but it's still getting a 7. So it's still getting a 7 out of 10. So it's not bad. It's just the categories that I would like it to be in 2 is not getting those categories.
And
I had to push.
Does not meet a 7 out of 10.
I had to give AC/DC in there just to give it some kind of rating, because we was looking at a 4 or 5, and I was like it's not that bad. So the overall rating is a 7 out of 10, but at the same time, it's kind of my So
it's my go-to stick. So it's $6. If I only have $6 and some change for tax,
so it's like your shade when I smoke a shade. That's kind of my go-to.
Sort of, yes.
Yeah.
Mine would be the Undercrown Maduro, but
right. So.
But like if like I was out for a budget stick, I would get a Hoya.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool deal, man.
Mostly because I can buy 2 for the price of 1 Undercrown.
Well, that's the other good thing. Now, if you want to compare it for the price and everything, it's a great stick for the price.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a great stick for the price. That's where the 7 comes in, right?
Yep. Perfect. All right. Well, since Filthy is signing off here, just a heads up, since he won't be here to advertise it, go follow him on Insta or Twitter. Filthy Johnson 1. Join his Filthy Hooligan Squad. Yep. Pretty fun squad. I follow it all the time. I try to support it as much as possible. Have fun with your appointment, sir.
Yeah, buddy. See you in a bit.
All right. So now it's just me and Thrak. Now we can get serious.
Yeah.
Now we can get super serious.
He's the one that made it rain, so.
Yeah, blaming on him for the rain. Fun topic, just to start us off strong here. A man was caught eating his underwear. Yes.
Eating his underwear.
To pass a sobriety test. The blow-through test.
Okay, so was it to soak up all the alcohol in his mouth, or was it to...
That's not how they work, but yeah, I guess this guy...
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not how it works, but that's...
This guy thought that if he ate his underwear, he could pass the sobriety test and go home.
No, we're not FTMOing this one, but we could.
This isn't FTMO, but I thought it was hilarious.
When you think about it, if you're that drunk, and you think that eating your underwear is the route to go, you are obviously fucking trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
like on the edge of passing out.
You. Because I'm gonna guess Texas, and more specifically me.
That's great. Who said that?
Ben.
Oh, jeez. Is that confirmation that you're moving to Texas, Wrench and Hammer?
No, specifically me.
Oh,
like Micah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I should have just read it myself. Specifically, yeah. I don't think Mike is capable.
No, I couldn't do that.
Not even just eating the underwear, but getting that drunk.
No, it's not possible.
I don't think it's possible.
Like, I mean, you remember the story way back.
We've tried.
When I got drunk and I was told by a police officer to go drive someone home 30 minutes away,
and he's just
and
flat.
I came back.
Yeah. Came back for more. For the hidden booze that the cops didn't find.
Which is funny because it was right by the TV.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep. It was good fun. Good fun.
Very good fun.
Sugar Tits doesn't know that
Yeah,
story.
he
so
doesn't know
we'll
that
keep
one.
under wraps till she gets home. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fun. That was amazing.
What kinky will make you do?
Yeah. Hey, Kinky is awesome. I haven't
awesome.
seen Kinky Pink in a bit.
No, we saw it at Total Wine.
Was it at Total Wine?
Yeah, remember?
Okay.
We were looking at the small shot.
Yeah.
Board
They had
and
they had the miniature Kinkies.
Miniature
That's right.
Kinky,
Yeah.
Yep, and I can't believe Neebs Gaming mentioned that a couple weeks ago.
Neebs Gaming went on that. Speaking of Neebs Gaming, we've been watching their 7 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
because they put out compilations of all of it, and it would take you a full day. It's 22 hours of content.
Yeah, if you added the change, it'd be like 23 hours or
Yeah.
something. So it would be a full day.
Yeah,
You would have to
it's-
start now, and you wouldn't finish till tomorrow.
Yeah,
now.
like it is a lot of content. And it's one of their better series that they've ever made, too. So, I
Yeah.
mean, that was a big thing.
Which is great, because not only do you have to mess around with the playlists, now you just watch 2 videos with
Yep.
ad blocker, and they've cut it to where it smoothly transitions, and
Yep.
it's a good watch. I definitely recommend it. Sugar Tits, you remember that? That's good. Good. You know what we're going to be doing today after this? We're going to be doing a Wrench and Hammer stream.
Ooh, what are we
Yeah.
going to do on Wrench and Hammer?
It's either going to be Arma
Okay.
or Mordau, one of the two.
Mordau would be pretty good.
And if Wrench and Hammer has other plans,
Yeah.
Arma Night. Yep.
Arma
So
Night,
everybody
okay.
watching, follow us. We send out notifications. Just slap us follow here or see us on Discord. We make all of our announcements on there. You can check us out, hang out, even come and play. If you
Yep.
have Arma 3, sign up. We'll give you the password
Yep.
and everything like that. And come and join us. And his is just Wrench and Hammer Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty simple.
No spaces, nothing, just Wrench and Hammer.
Nothing. Easy peasy.
How you liking your Warhawk there?
Dude, this thing's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
This is better than Hoya.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
$6.
For
I mean,
$6.
they're actually almost for a Toro, a full Toro, it's about the same price as a Hoya Black.
Yeah, so it's got a really strong caramel to it, which is really good. So it's like caramel with wood,
That's awesome.
and that mixture is so good.
This one,
like sweet and salty.
when I first did it, I had that dry draw, which was very citrusy. It was almost like I was just drinking orange juice. And now I get a little bit, kind of like hints of pepper, some wood, a little bit of nuts, and then it's got a really nice little tang to it.
Yeah.
And it's a very enjoyable cigar. These things are a bitch to find, though.
Yeah.
So
oh,
if
yeah.
you were to ever try and like, if you were to ever
they don't
see
make them
one,
anymore,
yeah,
too.
if you were to ever see one, pick one up.
Yep.
Because I've had the other one, the purple, the TM whatever the heck it was, TM 027.
Zero, yeah. So.
And then I've had this one, and I've enjoyed both of the Torontos I've had. So
Yeah.
they're very good cigars. They're roughly about $7 or so, and they're very good to pick up if you ever see one.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You say stuff that's like really rare
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I've been on a Wish.com
Oh,
kick.
boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I haven't bought anything else, and the reason is I bought that wallet.
Yep.
And I'm thinking here, you know, I'm so used to Amazon, you know, 2-day shipping,
Yep.
you know, 3-day shipping, all this stuff, and I didn't even think, hey, this wallet might be from China.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting it till the end of September.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so if you're shopping on Wish, just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get my damn wallet for a month and a half.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of long ship times as well, not nearly as long as that. Cigar bids, I'm looking at about a week.
That's not
So
too
it's
bad.
not bad, but I'm also used to like Amazon and stuff sending it to me
Yeah.
like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Now this one, I ordered it like Thursday last week,
Yeah.
and it's coming in Friday
Oh,
this week.
geez.
So
Wow.
yeah,
That's not that bad.
it's not bad, but it's just I'm not used to that long kind of shipping anymore because Amazon and stuff has started to spoil people
Exactly.
with amazing shipping times.
Yeah, so I can wait till the end of September, or I can get that exact same wallet off of Amazon.com for $36.
36, but how much did you pay for it on?
$6.
Six,
So.
yeah, I mean,
I'll wait.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
I would wait too.
$30 savings.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's a lot
I'll
of.
take it. 'Cause, I mean, this wallet just came out. That's
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever bought something that's brand new in the fashion
Is it
industry.
like also a Chinese knockoff of the fancy version, or is it like actually the legit wallet?
I think it's the legit wallet that never was legit. It's just knockoffs.
It's a knockoff of a knockoff.
Yeah, I don't think a real company ever actually made this wallet. I mean, it's crazy.
I'm not proclaiming that I know anything about the wallet market.
Me neither. Oh yeah, I don't know shit. I'm perfectly fine with my $15 sunglasses.
Yeah.
So 200's a little.
Yeah,
redonkulous.
I've never seen the point of having like high fashion stuff because like there's a guy in one of the Discord servers I'm in that like he spends exorbitant amounts of money on fashion.
Yeah.
And like I understand that I spend money on stupid stuff,
Yeah.
but like he's looking at like his sweatshirt that he has. He has a Louis Vuitton Supreme crossover sweatshirt that goes for $6,000.
Jesus.
And it looks ugly.
You know what I'd buy for $6,000?
A car.
A car, exactly. And not that I don't need a car, but I would buy an RX-8
Yeah.
and start modding the hell out of
Yeah, I mean, I would use that to upgrade my already beast computer to be more beastly.
it. Yeah, or just paint your car.
Or paint my car. I mean, yeah, that too. I mean, I need to do that. But speaking of things that we recently bought, I just actually recently bought, or pre-ordered, I should say, Call of Duty Modern
Yes,
Warfare.
sir.
Which goes against everything our group stands for, because we never pre-order games.
Hey, okay, here's the thing. All right, we never pre-order games.
Especially AAA games.
Especially AAA games.
Yeah, AAA
because
games.
Kerbal Space Program is
Literally hate you
you
guys.
literally.
But
So-
we get to play it in September.
Kerbal Space Program. We bought that game for $5.
$5.
Indie early access. We saw the potential
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, it was a Mexican brand, and Take-Two owns that.
Yep.
Huge AAA company now owns that. They charge $50 for that
Yep.
game now. We bought it for $5.
Yep.
We got all the updates for free, everything for
Everything.
free. Now we won't get that opportunity with Kerbal Space Program 2.
No,
but
but
when it comes to seeing good games, we've got a knack for
yeah,
it.
we're pretty good.
I've been doing it since I was 14.
Yeah. I mean, like with me, not to trash any like games really, but look at Destiny. When the first Destiny was
Yeah.
coming out, I said that game is going to be awful,
Yep.
and a vast majority of people found out after buying it that it was pretty bad.
Yeah, and it was very mixed reviews.
Yeah,
Like,
and then all of a
very.
sudden, they made a second one, and then they made that second one after, what is it, like a year and a half or 2 years of it being out, they made it free.
Free. Yeah, so it's not free to play yet.
Okay,
It's going to
but
be
it's
soon.
going to be.
But they gave it away for free
Yeah.
not too long ago. I picked it up, played it, never again played it
Yeah,
again. It's just one of those games you have to have a group.
It doesn't
and you
really
have. A group
have. It
that
doesn't really have.
loves
Yeah,
that
but it doesn't
style.
have really any kind of replayability, honestly, unless you really like those kind of looter shooters.
Yeah.
Which is really the game that kind of started it.
Yeah.
Like that terminology.
That
I should
term-
say.
yeah, I mean,
because
Borderlands.
Borderlands is technically the quintessential looter shooter.
Yeah.
But they didn't use that term until Destiny.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
And I don't think Destiny, like if you compare Destiny to Borderlands, I don't think Destiny has a crazy enough story like Borderlands does to support that style and community.
In Borderlands, they made a story that they could expand upon.
Yeah,
Whereas Destiny, if you've ever watched any kind of like actual like critical reviews of the series, reviewers rip it to shreds because the second one doesn't even follow any of the story that was laid out in the first one.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
and-
it
well-
just kind of throws away the whole universe.
That's just a Plague's title because they got bought by Activision,
Mm-hmm.
and then Activision got their hand in on 2, and then Bungie's finally getting their rights back.
Yep.
And I don't, it's just, that's a perfect example.
But yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare, we have high hopes for. We were watching gameplay of it yesterday, and
Yeah.
it just looks, it sounds, and just the way it it moves, the way it kind of presents its content is beautiful. It's looks solid. It finally, and I hate Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I have adamantly hated Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2.
yeah,
And this is the first time I've ever been like, oh man, I can't wait for Call of Duty.
yeah.
And that's what, like, almost, 10 years
yeah, yeah.
that I've just hated Call of Duty, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
And it makes me hope, it really makes me hope that games follow suit in doing something like that.
Yeah.
Especially Battlefield.
Especially Battlefield. No, you know what gets me about Call of Duty though is in Call of Duties I've always been like, I wish I could do more with my guns. You know.
Yeah.
But in this one, I don't think I've seen the same M4 build once.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like people
Like,
have all kinds of crazy shit on.
Even in the gun game, they have like 7 different variations of the Desert Eagle.
Yeah, we literally saw 7 different variations.
Like they kept
extended barrels,
yeah.
extended barrels with scopes,
extended mags,
exactly.
suppressors, like all these different variations of the same gun.
Yeah.
And it almost harkens back to, do you remember, what was it? Ghost Recon Future Soldier, the one on the 360.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you could customize like everything about a gun.
Everything, yeah.
And they had like 30 different variations for that gun.
Yeah, yep.
Have you all
EFT.
Escape from Tarkov?
Okay, I've been looking into that a lot.
I personally
I've got an indie issue with that.
Yeah, I personally don't think it was a good game from
So, it's
watching
early access, though.
yeah, but from watching people play Escape from Tarkov, it's not something I feel like I could pick up and be able to have fun with it.
Yeah, the big thing is having fun, because if you die, you lose everything.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily a very competitive gamer most of the times, so something like Escape from Tarkov is definitely off my list.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, you lose everything. It's like DayZ. Imagine spending 4, 5, 6 hours getting all this amazing gear on DayZ. Some douchebag with a knife comes up, stabs you to death, and it's all gone.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've just wasted your whole day. Just
yeah,
for
and
nothing.
that's why I don't play battle royales anymore. Unless it's a super quick battle royale like Apex, where you
Yeah.
can get in the game immediately. Like Player Unknown, you could spend 45 minutes in a game, have this badass loadout just for it to, just for you to get sniped from a mile out.
Yeah,
Then you got to deal with the indie menus. You're like,
Yep.
gotta load,
Yep.
then load in again. Then you have forced to wait a minute in the lobby,
Yep.
and then man, I can't
Like I
stand
couldn't
it.
do that.
Can't
So I mean that's my kind of whole thing with those styles of games where you go in and you are expected to lose shit. And I understand it comes with a curve, being able to actually keep your stuff, get better at the game. But there's a point where, especially like let's say in high school, if that would have come out when I was in high school, I would play it.
Oh yeah,
I would have played it, but now usually I don't have time to dedicate to a game like that.
Exactly.
And that's why you see a lot of YouTubers and stuff playing it. People
Yeah.
that have the time to sit there and actually dedicate time in getting good at the game.
It's actually a really enjoyable game to watch.
Yes, it is.
Because it's intense. It's really intense because you see them. Those guys like robots, like Wrench and Hammer was saying, he'll sit there in a corner because he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, you hear people running around, you hear
Yeah.
gunfire going off, and like you're kind of invested with him.
Yeah.
Hoping he can get out of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's my whole thing with it.
But then you look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
Yeah.
and you have rounds that last 45 seconds to 2 minutes, and then it immediately starts the next
Yep.
round. It's like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
just fast-paced.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
You can't beat it.
It's like they almost took the Halo treatment to it. Old Halo, where it was just boom, 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 just
Exactly.
new matches constantly.
Yep.
And that's what I'm excited about this one. Another game I'm kind of excited for, and it doesn't come out on PC, sadly, is, oh God, what was it? I can't remember it all of a sudden. No, Death Stranding.
Death Stranding,
Yes.
yeah.
It is a good, I want a good story-based game, a single-player story-based game that I can just kind of pick up, do some stuff, drop, whatever. I've lacked that since I've moved to to PC. So,
Yeah, I mean, well, you can get games like, the new Borderlands is going to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's actually, there's not a whole lot coming out
yeah,
like that.
single-player games don't really exist. The other thing is co-op campaign games.
Yeah,
Especially ones that are more than 2 players.
Yeah. See, that's what I think a lot of the industry is getting confused about is people want multiplayer,
Yeah.
but that doesn't specifically mean that they want, team-based, objective-based,
Yeah.
shooting style. Like, I would be happy to play a campaign-only game
Yep.
with 4-player co-op.
One thing that you and I have touched on, I think we've even touched on it on the lounge before, is LA Noire.
Oh man, that would be epic.
We loved LA Noire. We were one of the few people in the world to actually
Enjoy it.
enjoy LA
Yeah.
Noire in its entirety.
Yep.
And they talked about, Rockstar has talked about LA Noire 2, or at
Yeah.
least the sequel in that kind of
Yeah.
genre of the detective thing. And they've talked about it being 2-player co-op,
That would
where
be
you
amazing.
and your partner can be either you and an AI that's just in a campaign in a single player, or you and a friend.
Yeah.
And a game like that would be phenomenal.
And you know what's cool about that though? If you put 2 players in, you can make all the missions twice as hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can make it twice as hard to learn things, investigate things.
Yep.
And then you add a skill-based tree into that.
Yes.
Where you have to like increase your, communication with people and investigation skills. It would be slick.
And what I would love is for a game like that to have a campaign that changes every time you do a playthrough.
Yeah.
So like if let's say it was a murder that you're solving, and the knife is the knife that somebody used to kill somebody is here in one playthrough, can move completely somewhere else in another playthrough.
Yeah.
That way,
would
if
be
you're
cool.
doing another one, you can't just easily do a 100% right all the way through.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would be a huge curve that I don't know if it would be possible, honestly, for
I
them.
don't know. I mean, it'd be a tough one for Rockstar to
Yeah.
make, but I don't think LA Noire 1 was successful enough.
No,
to-
they made the VR variant, the new
Okay,
one. So
yeah.
I think they're playing around to see if LA Noire 2 would be a feasible enough game.
I think it'd be feasible in a modern sense.
Yeah.
If they took it back to the 60s and 70s or 40s,
Yeah.
whatever it happened, I wouldn't bother. It was
Yeah.
actually late 40s, early 50s,
Yeah.
because
It
right
was
after
right,
World War
yeah.
II. But yeah, no, that'd be a slick ass game. But with that, everybody
We need
is.
we need to do the second FTMO.
It is time for the second FTMO.
Yep.
That's what I was about to go into.
Yep.
And just a heads up before any of this, it is Blank Man, not Black Man.
Yep.
So-
So again, we have Blank Man arrested for having 800 pounds of stolen lemons.
Jeez, you'd need a dump truck for that.
Exactly. And he didn't steal a truck full. They made us specify it was lemons from multiple places.
So this guy was just going to town in his
Yeah,
pickup.
just get 800
just get
pounds of
pounds of-
lemons. Like how do
Oh, why?
Life
are you gonna
gives
do
you
with-
lemons.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go and sell them on the side of the street, or like?
I mean, we see that kind of stuff here, but I don't think lemons are that in demand.
I've only seen one, and it's the same guy off of 1960.
Is the watermelons.
Yeah, he's a veteran. He sells walnuts in the winter, and he sells watermelons in the summer. I mean, he's a legit business. His farm is literally right behind
Yep.
him. So, but this guy, what is his plan?
No, I
wanna
don't know.
I would love
And-
to sit down with this guy and be like, so lemons.
Yeah, tell me about them. What's your
fascination.
what's your fascination? with
Yeah,
them?
that's
And
because we know you're guilty.
yeah, we know you're guilty. And it turns out this man was
lemonade stands.
from California.
Wow.
A California man
You know-
stole 800 pounds of lemons.
I said Florida because I knew it was going to be one of those two states. Because Florida makes oranges,
Yep.
and oranges are like 2 steps away from
Yep.
lemons. So I was like, it had to have been Florida or California.
Yep.
They don't grow lemons in Texas.
No, they
It's
really
too
don't.
hot.
No.
not
But yeah,
even-
it was a California man stole 800 pounds of lemons, and I just want to know the thought process of somebody who steals that much of a product.
That's crazy, and the world will never know.
Yeah.
All
will
right,
never
well,
know.
it's getting late here. We're pushing this cast a little late because of the rain and everything like that.
Yep.
So this is going to be the end. Now we're going to do the reviews
Yep.
on our cigars now. So my guy here, I'm smoking the Henry Clay Warhawk.
Yep.
$6, right?
Like 630, I believe it was.
$6.30. Fantastic cigar. So even to this point, which I'm gonna finish in the after party.
Yep.
So just remember, after party after the stream,
Yep.
we'll mention again. I mean, really nice salt to sweet combo.
Yep.
I still haven't gotten a real tobacco taste from it, which is impressive.
Yeah,
for a
that's
cigar.
especially for a cheaper cigar.
A cheaper cigar, and it's not infused. It's
Yep.
a standard cigar. Really nice. I mean, this is pushing 92.
Really.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this.
I gave mine just a flat 90. This thing has great flavors. You do get a little bit of that tobacco. The burn wasn't amazing. Draw was pretty great. Construction was amazing. I've enjoyed Toronto so far. It makes me want to actually try some of their non-Vault, non-Exodus series, just to see how their normal cigars taste.
Yeah.
But I know they're kind of more of almost of a kind of a premium company.
Yeah.
So their normal cigars are not only hard to find, but also usually fairly expensive. So I think they usually hover around $13 a stick.
And the Vault sticks, it looks like it was an experiment because they changed their entire brand.
Yep.
Because a normal Toronto stick has a more professional,
Yeah, very
kinda-
elegant band.
elegant, more Nicaraguan style than this one.
Yeah, well,
This
they're
one's
very
like
loud,
Camacho.
very
Yeah,
loud.
It's very Camacho-y. But with that, it's going to be the end of the cast, the
Yep.
live lounge. This will be number 19. Next week's number 20.
Yep.
So that will also be when we start doing a giveaway.
Yep.
So the first giveaway will happen on Thursday for followers.
Yep.
You'll have a chance to receive the cigar of the month, which will be the last time this cigar will be announced for Cigar of the Month, because then by then we'll
Yep.
be on the new one, which hasn't been announced yet.
Yep,
We're still
but-
trying to figure it
yep.
out.
We have a couple options on the table, and we're still whittling them down. So.
Whittle them down, yep. But if you'd like, join us in the after party. Give us a follow. We always shout you
Yeah.
out. Join our Discord. We're always doing shit. And have a good night,
Yep.
everybody.
Thank you very much for coming out.